Hi, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. You guys, so it's only been what, like the third day or so. So it's still New Year's. Happy New Year's to all who haven't heard it yet. Hope it's going great for you all. You guys, so the past couple of videos, we've been talking about procrastination, right? And you guys, I don't know where you are, but I hope you're having a great day. It's a beautiful day out here today. It's a beautiful sunny day. Yeah. So I hope you guys are having a beautiful day as well, whenever and wherever you are in the world. Yes, but you guys, so we've been talking about procrastination, okay? And one of the things that I was thinking about that I want to come and talk to you guys about is just sometimes procrastination seems like it's about something so grand and so, like, but if we look at our history of procrastination, you guys, you will see. At least I discovered that, like, it's not always something big or grandiose or whatever, okay? It could be little things. Like, let's say, for instance, the dishes are piling up. Okay, you need to get up and do those dishes, and you decide to put it off. And next thing you know, you have a week's worth in the sink, right? It's happened. It's happened to us all. It happens to me. Well, my oldest kid is doing them dishes right now. But yeah, it does happen. It does happen. We do put off like the little things, and then next thing you know, it becomes something grand, right? And that being said, that's why I really wanted to put this video out, not only for those who are thinking about visiting TZ or relocating to another country or whatever, because really and truly, like, this happens anywhere. You put off a certain thing that's very little, and the next thing you know, it's like so grand. Okay. What I wanted to talk to you guys, we're out here, we're in Tanzania, and I can really talk to you guys only about my experiences, okay, and what I, feel like is valuable and touches on what I want to discuss. And being that we were talking about procrastination, you guys, one thing that I want to talk to you guys is about, because where we relocated, and we're starting from scratch. So things are being done like pipes and this and that and the other. And if you watch, anybody who hasn't who hasn't watched all the older videos, we used to keep up with the construction and show you guys here and there what's going on. I don't think I'm gonna go back to doing that. Life happens, things change, but yes. So you guys, one of the things that that has to get done when you're doing construction, you're doing things from scratch, you have to, like, put in the pipes and this and that for, like, the water and all this situation, right? And one of the, what happens sometimes is, if it's not buried deep enough, something might happen and you might end up with a leak. Of course, it doesn't start off with a leak. It starts off with a little drip. You know what I mean? It starts off with a little drip here and there. And next thing you know, if either you see it or your worker sees it, or something, oh, it's an actual full-blown leak now. Okay. And then you don't handle that. And the next thing you know, your water bill, and we do get water bills out here as well. The water bill is like crazy. And granted, crazy is, based off of Tanzania. But, this kind of things happen in the States as well. You get a leak, you don't take care of it, next thing you know, you have this high water bill, right? And I say that to say, like, we need to start attacking the little things as well. We need to start attacking the little things so that it doesn't become such a great big thing, and then procrastinate any longer, and you're, basically swimming in debt or whatever the case may be. Like out here, I brought this out here to show you guys, from hubby's toolbox, not toolbox. He has a wall of tools and stuff, you guys. And I'm very grateful that I have a Mr. Fix-It type of guy. But, like this right here, this is black tape. This is black tape. That's all I know it to be called, okay? If somebody's watching that's more, I don't care enough to ask, but black tape. This is black tape, you guys. And this is like to basically cover the pipe on the outside, the part that you would see, you know, to hold onto the leak. And, you know, until you get fixed, this is a temporary. This is a temporary fix, you guys, a temporary fix. You have to attack the major problem, the real deal problem, okay? We cannot afford to let things slide. We cannot afford to let things continue to grow, and the next thing you know, you're stressed, you're having headaches, you're thinking about this payment, you're thinking about that, because you didn't attack it to begin with. Like, we need not to put things off. And that's just, you know, that my little tip right now, you guys, get you a little black tape for all the fixes, you know, not an actual black tape, you know what I mean? Like, you know, fix it how you can fix it for the time being. If you can't attack something right then and there, do something about it for the time being. But you have to get back to it. You cannot procrastinate on certain things that will eventually cause you more heartache than anything else. You know, it will cause you more problems later. You know, let's not procrastinate on those kind of things in 2025, okay? Let's not cause more problems for ourselves. And really and truly, that's happened. That's happened because, you know, we're out here, you know, things, you know, pile up, and that happens in everybody's life. You know, that happens in everybody's life in some way, shape, or form. And for me, guys, like, even like putting things off for your health, you know what I mean? Like, I know a few months back, you guys, I had like this, for those who know, you know, I had this toothache, okay? And you guys, I've given birth a few times. I think I prefer that over a toothache. I think I prefer that over a toothache, you guys. I had a toothache, and the thing is, the toothache came like bam, like it was like, I'm here, like there was no warning, nothing, okay? And then I procrastinated going to the dentist. I procrastinated, you know, like I was like, okay, but to my point, okay, I procrastinated going to the dentist, but I did a little fix it, you guys. I did a little, you know, like little home remedy, got me some, and I'm not recommending anybody do anything, but I'm just letting you know what I did, okay? I got me a little shot of K-Vant with you guys, K-Vant here is like this little cheap tequila, I want to say. And what else I got? I went to my garden and got me some peppermint, because I read that, you know, it helps with inflammation and yada yada. It helps, I don't know. Okay, I was trying to do the thing, okay? I wasn't able to go at that point. I wasn't able to go to the dentist at that point. So I put that in there, took a swig, you know, and then it helped. It helped. It went away. It went away. It took me a couple of Advils after that. And no, they don't have Advil out here in TC, if you're wondering, but we had some, you know, we had some. So yeah, so I did my thing, and then the toothache went away, you guys, okay? You guys, health is not something to play with, okay? So I didn't feel that pain again, and that's a thing. That's a thing with little fixes, okay? With minor fixes, sometimes the minor fixes make us basically put off the real fix, because it does such a good job. It does such a good job. Okay, so I didn't feel that pain again until months later, like months later. And then it happened, like, I think I want to say 2 good months later, maybe three. And it was like, bam, again. And I don't know if I went outside and then sucked in some air. Okay, I just went outside, and my mouth was closed, you guys. My mouth was closed. I was walking outside, and then I think the air, you guys, I think the wind went straight through my skin. went straight through my skin, you guys, and I felt that pain. I felt that pain. I ran straight to the garden, grabbed me another piece of my my peppermint. Okay, went into the same thing. Oh, and I had Orajel, Okay, so I think that's what I did. It wasn't the Advil, it was the Orajel. I had the mint, I had the my little swig, and I had Orajel. Okay. And yeah, so I redid the whole thing again when it happened again the second time, you guys. And that was that. But yes, I finally took my little behind to the dentist and got it done. Okay, because I know it was a temporary fix. I know, certain things, they're not gonna last as far as temporary fixes go, because they're temporary, So yeah, I finally went to the dentist and I, got me, because you know what happened? I had cracked tooth. You guys. I don't know how. I don't know. It just cracked the tooth. And so, yeah, so I went and it was an easy fix. And that's the thing. Sometimes, you guys, it's such an easy fix. And we're procrastinating, and that procrastination is what brings it to an even, I was not trying to get my tooth pulled. Where the tooth is, guys, it's like, I'm a smiler, okay? I'm a smiler. So I could be miserable, and you say, "Geez, I'm smiling," okay? Like I'm a smiler, point blank. And so I was not trying to go the rest of my life smiling, And this is me, Maybe it's the vain part of me. Like I was not trying to be smiling wide, like I would normally do. I didn't want to have to stunt my smile, my smile, because I had a hole there. So thank goodness I went when I did, because I didn't have to get my tooth pulled. They fixed it. They, gave me a little temporary fill. And even to this point, you guys, I have to go back and get the permanent. And the temporary is still such a good job. But I'm gonna go, you guys. I'm gonna go and get that. And I haven't been procrastinating because, just for the sake of procrastinating. End of the year, New Year's, things just have been happening around here. So, but because my intentions were to get my final one before I went, before New Year's came, excuse me. But it's fine. I'm gonna go. I'm not procrastinating any longer. Things happen, but it's gonna get done. But yeah, you guys, let's not procrastinate on our health, okay? Especially our health, because health is wealth, you guys. I don't care what anybody tell you. Health is wealth. You cannot spend your cash. You cannot do what you gotta do in life if you don't have good health. So, and I was talking to my best friend about it. I was like, yeah, my tooth and this and that, yada, yada. I think something to do with the teeth and the heart and yada, yada. We have to be, vigilant when it comes to our health and, little fixes like that before it turns disastrous, So yes, you guys, health is wealth. Get your stuff together. Let's not procrastinate. If you're always getting minor headaches, okay, there's no reason why you should always always. That's not healthy. Let's if it's something that is not, for us to fix, there's professionals out there for a reason. And we just have to be more diligent at, and that's my maiden name, you guys, if you didn't know. But yes, you have to be more diligent at, attacking the problems that we can attack. This is probably something that I could have done, and then have to call somebody else if my husband was not, able to fix it on his own, or whatever the case may be. But I know there's things that we're not the professions, we're not the professionals at it. But bring it back to the dishes. Don't let it pile up. Nobody likes standing up there doing dishes, you guys. Nobody. Okay, don't let them pile up. Let's try for the week. Don't let the dishes pile up. Don't let the laundry, get crazy. Life is always going to throw things at us, okay? Let's not throw things our own direction, okay? Let's not self-sabotage our week and how we feel uplifted and happy-go-lucky and then adding on more stress to ourselves, And that's basically what we do in the long run is, we and I know it gets hard, you guys. I know it gets hard with, life be lifing, as I said, But the best way to prevent a disaster or prevent a disaster, you guys, prevent something, a high bill, prevent, you know, you staying up for a couple of hours trying to do dishes. You know, like, if you need to make a plan, make a plan, you know, if it's something that's reoccurring, you know, if the thought of just do it, you know, is still daunting to you, you know, like, make a plan, you guys, like, make a plan. Like, even for me, like, the whole coming back onto this channel, coming back onto YouTube, I had to make a plan. I had to make a plan. I had to write down. I had to write down things. You know what I mean? Could I have been like, oh no, I want a prettier notebook for the year. I want to do this. Of course I could have. But I'm that girl. You know what I mean? Like, I love to write. I enjoy writing. So I could be like, oh no, I want this and that, da da da. But look, I went out shopping for these kids for their back to school stuff, preparing whatever. Over here, they go back to school in January 13th. They go back to school. They had like about a month and a half, okay, off from school. So yeah, and you know, throughout the year, they always, you know, need to replenish on some notebooks and things like that. So I had an extra one, you know, and I just grabbed one, and I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna be using. And kept it pushing. Okay, I can get a cute one later if I really want one, you know, but something has to give. Something has to give, or we're gonna be back in the same, you know, the same routine of not doing things that we want to get done, and not, you know, just procrastinating on life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's not be known for that. Let's be known for go-getters and doers. Okay. I hope this message touched you well. I hope you understand. I hope you know, you vibed with it. And thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you're having a great day. It's a beautiful day out today. I might go out there and get some sun and walk around the garden. Let me know, you guys, if you want to see the garden. I know it's been a while. I've done some videos in the past about the garden. Let me know if you're interested. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.